Hi folks, I hope you are well. My name is Nick and we're on the Pinball FX3, as you can plainly see. We're going through the Universal Collection, which came out in 2017 by Zen Studios. We've looked at Jaws, we've looked at Back to the Future, so now's the time to look at E.T. E.T. the extraterrestrial. Now, I love Jaws, I loved Back to the Future even more. I'm a little bit worried about E.T. because all E.T. games are a little bit, let's say, iffy. But based on the film directed by Steven Spielberg from 1982, there's Elliot there leaving some sweets behind. The playfield looks quite good, there's the ship. So let's have a look at this. Yes, 1982 the film came out and was an instant classic. Essentially the storyline is, there's E.T. looking rather cool. E.T. and his friends have visited Earth on a spaceship to collect flora in the California forest. Government officials then sprang out and saw them, then they had to escape, and in their hurry they forgot to take the register and E.T. got left on Earth. He stumbles around, bumps into this kid called Elliot, or Idiot for short, and Drew Barrymore, who plays Gertie, and they must help him build a telephone and get home and hide him from the officials. So that's what it's all about really. So the table looks quite cool, lots of flashing lights. I think in this instance E.T. might very well be coming home because this looks quite good so far. But Zen Studios are magicians, they can weave their magic. E.T. made a phone from a speaking spell, not quite sure how he did that. There he is on the playfield, gorgeous colour tones again on this one. Pinball FX3 has really upped the ante, they've really moved forward. Good. So here we go, wave at E.T. everyone. Now I had one practice go on this.
Good.
It's quite unusual because there's two flippers at the bottom and there's two side flippers opposite each other. You can see about mid-distance through the table and you can use them to get them up the ramps. Hitting that spaceship 3 times unlocks an option of a mission, which will go to a few of them. Hopefully I can unlock some of them. There's some mega points available on this table for jackpots. E.T. will talk to you every now and again. Right, so we hit that 3 times, did we? Yes, so we've done this mode here. It's biology.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I don't know. I think we have to hit those canisters, folks. So the missions are quite easy to unlock. When I did my practice go, I did have a multi-ball quite quickly. Let's hope we can do that again. The original E.T. the Extraterrestrial was written by Melissa Matheson. So I try and keep the ball in play. There's frogs ribbiting, all sorts of things. This is in the California forest. As you can see in the background there, we're at sunset and there's the trees when E.T. was, well, startled by these government officials. Elliot played by Henry Thomas in the films. Gertie, as I said, by Drew Barrymore. Hurrah! A long time ago. I haven't got E.T. on Blu-ray. I feel like I should get it. It's probably quite cheap now, isn't it? Right, so let's try and unlock some other modes if we can do. Didn't do too successful in biology, just like at school really. Get 3 balls for each game if you're unaware. Get ball saves to stop the ball draining sometimes. So there's a ramp through the middle. 2 ramps. Right, okay, the music playing isn't directly from the film, but we've got it selected that licensed music is off. Not sure what a difference that makes. So on the bottom of the table you can see Elliot looking at his shoes on the left, and on the right is E.T. wondering how to get home. These aliens are supposed to be advanced, but they've left E.T. behind, the fools. What bonus we're going to get? We got, cool, that was a mega bonus, 2.9 million. Da 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 da. Da da dee dee dee. E.T. of course was also in The Phantom Menace. You had to be a bit of a geek to know that, but you might know your sci-fi. He was in it briefly in the Senate meeting. Right, okay, right. We can get something else here.
Come on, help me.
What shall we pick? We'll pick that.
He's a man from outer space.
There's some great night scenes that come along in this as well, when the lights all dim, as it did in Back to the Future, and Jaws in fact as well. Is Jurassic Park a Universal Pictures one? I'd love to see them do that. Yeah, that'd be mega awesome. Jurassic Park. I'd buy that for $1 or $100. Hello! I went to James Bond then. E.T. never played James Bond. That would have been a good film. James Bond starring E.T.
Food.
Bad. Yeah. The thing about E.T. is his voice is so depressing. He's never excited about anything. E.T. In the end, you just want him to get captured by the government officials. Elliot. Right. Anyway, he might say some other stuff in this. So out of the tables so far, this is my third favourite table, but although this is quite good. Jaws, Back to the Future is my favourite, Jaws second, and E.T. third, but these are a big step up from the existing tables of Zen Pinball 2, which I liked as well. It's just the shading seems so much better, it seems more vibrant and more real. Love it. But you know, I think the other tables I've already played on the PlayStation 4 have also been upgraded to a fashion, so I might have to go back to some of those at least. Right, the ship's taken off because we've hit it 3 times. Let's get it in that hole, and then we do another mission. Aim. Missed. Right, hang on. I'm going to get this. Buff, yay! What you waiting for?
Around him. Oh, come on, help me.
I'm trying my best. Come on. E.T. Extraterrestrial. And not, it doesn't stand for eat toast, as some kid in my class at school thought. E.T. Eat toast. That would have been a terrible film. Just some kid called Elliot eating toast. Classic. There was never a sequel. There was never an E.T. 2. So if E.T. had been the success it was and it come out today, there'd be about 10 sequels in a TV series. So you pretty much seen what you need to do here. I'm getting into the groove. Selection of ramps. Always keep an eye on what's flashing on the table. Not sure how long these reviews are going to last. It depends on how long this game lasts. But I'm lasting quite a while so far. The tables tend to be a bit easier than the Pinball arcade tables, which are representations of real life tables. And I believe, at time of recording, the last 3 tables of table 6 in the Pinball arcade, which I've been waiting for an age for, have actually been released. So I'll have to have a look at that. Cactus Jacks is one of the tables. So it'll be good to come to those as well, which we'll probably come to, if they are released, next Thursday. Come on, right. Keep the ball in play. It's all about the modes here. By completing the different modes, that's where you get the mega points. Want to get. Here we go. Right. So there's a search out for E.T. Makes it hard to see stuff. Really want to get the multi-ball to get the jackpots. We'll keep our fingers crossed that that comes up.
Okay?
Well, that was brief.
He's trying to tell us something.
He's trying to tell us something. Why hasn't he got a translator on like they have in Star Trek? He did learn to talk eventually, but not much. Not much. Wave. He's waving. He's trying to put us off. Why has E.T. got no clothes on as well? Haven't they invented clothes back then? Perhaps clothes is a human thing. Ooh. Right, we're in another mode if you hadn't noticed. Can't think of any other animal that wears clothes. It must be just unique to us. To keep warm. Da 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 da. Look at this lighting, it's great. It went dark like last time, but a different type of darkness. The flippers are lit up. The spaceship is lit up in the forest. See in the background there, the moon's out, so the scenery's changed at the rear of the table. Lovely jubbly. Come on then, let's keep going. Let's get the missions going. Sinister music going on. I don't know if the government officials are close to us, but the modes of this table represent important bits in the plot of the film, so there is attention to detail there. I was reading that Steven Spielberg had an imaginary friend after his kid's divorce. I think that, not his kid's divorce, that would have made sense. His parents' divorce, something like that, and that come to the sort of like the grounding of initially the E.T. plot. I think originally it might have been penned as a slightly horror film, but it was all family-ized up, if indeed that is a word, and then come to the classic we have today, E.T.
Save.
My favourite scene is when they're on the bikes and E.T. makes them all fly somehow. I would have been petrified of that as a kid, as I was on my bike with an alien in the basket and they all started flying because I'm scared of heights. But Elliot and his friends didn't seem that bothered at all. They took it in their stride. We're trying to spell out a word here. There is a mini game. There's a few mini games here. I wonder if I can unlock one. That would be great. Don't seem to unlock too many of them when we looked at Jaws and Back to the Future. I want to get him on his bike. Right, the ship takes off again. What I would say about the free tables is this is probably the easiest to unlock the different modes. Jaws was slightly tricky because their lock ball was a bit hard to get. This and Back to the Future are a little bit more accessible, but you know, I love seeing Quint in that Jaws table. So if you haven't seen the reviews of Jaws and Back to the Future, have a look at those because they do come as a DLC. Right, now what? I think we have to get these Smarties. How do we tilt the table back towards us? Well, the flippers are left and right. This is on the timer, this. I'm not doing very well. They're energy for ET, these Smarties. Other sweets are available in well, oh, there we go, that's how you do that. Right, I have to hit the cross button. 750,000! Oh man, I ran out of time. So if we do that again, I need to get back onto that. You can get mega points on that one. So it's the left and right flipper to tilt it if you do that mode, and then cross to tilt it in the vertical. Almost spelt whatever that word is. Oh no! I couldn't have a long conversation with ET. He would annoy me. Trophy earned. Language lesson. Thank you very much. I was always good at languages. Oh, he did some sort of special thing with his finger then. If you didn't know, E.T. can make his finger light up, which must have made him quite a hit at parties when there was a power cut. You see there's a couple of targets there, those orange circular target on the right. If we hit them, they eventually they open up as a flat to get extra points and bonuses. Try and hit it if I can though. Whoops. Missed it, but it's all about hitting the ship, folks. Focus on the ship and you can't go too far wrong. Yeah, I think this might be quite a long review actually, because I seem to be keeping the ball in play a little bit longer than usual. Right. Okay, keep going, Nick. Keep going. Yeah, so well worth getting Pinball FX3. If you've got Zen Pinball 2 on the PlayStation 4, then get Pinball FX3. I think on Xbox and Steam it was called FX2 beforehand, but now it's upgraded to Pinball FX3. So on all the formats, the game is known as the same thing, which avoids any confusion. The basic FX3 is free to download, and if your old tables you can bring across for free, but then you have to pay an additional, I think I paid $7.99 for the Universal Collection, which as I say gave you Jaws, Back to the Future and ET, and you're going to get a lot of play out of that, so I recommend it. Mega points, we completed that mode, and here we go, right, so we've got 2 balls in play, so listen out for Jackpot. Come on, ET. There we go. There we go. Doesn't seem very enthusiastic, does he? Jackpot. I'll show some more enthusiasm. Come on, ET. No. Jackpot. Oh god, he really can't be bothered, can he? He needs an energy drink or something. Yay! 2 million. I think I've done that with great aplomb. Come on, ET. We can do this, Fang. I don't think... I think once you've done all the modes in this game, I do wonder if there's a wizard mode where ET actually walks off the table and leaves.
You know, food.
He seems to have set up a satellite there made out of an umbrella on the right, just above the launcher. Right, okay. How are we doing? Not too bad, not too bad. This is sort of average time I want a review to last on these pinball tables, but every so often my go goes well and we go longer than normal. So thank you if you're still here. We'll play this to its finale, but we've pretty much seen everything this table has to offer, apart from maybe a mini game. That's what we should aim for.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. This is the Halloween mode. You have to hit various bits of the table to get 1 million, Once we've hit all those bits, I think we get a 5 million point bonus. Right, so it's a bit like the Boba Fett mode, where you did a mission for Jabba or Darth Vader or the Empire. Very similar to that. So many tables now by Zen Studios. Love it. They just keep getting better and better. And really big step up. Pinball FX3, lovely. I mean, the shadowing is the thing that's made it a bit better. Can't wait to see what tables they bring out next. Please, more Universal tables. Please, Back to the Future. Come on. No, not Back to the Future. What I'm talking about, we've already got Back to the Future. Jurassic Park, that's what I meant. I think that's Universal. This is when you tell me it's Paramount now. Is it Paramount or Universal? I don't know. Fire! Launch it! Ooh. Right. Oh, he must have, maybe he's got a bellyache or indigestion problems or something. Right, he's waving again. I think he's taking the mickey out of us.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Let's go!
Get around him.
Getting around and around and around. Come on. Let's do this thing. I don't think E.T. dies in this. But if he does die, I'd imagine he'll come back to life again. That's the sort of thing he does. That's his party trick as well. So his party tricks are lighting up his finger. Oh, look at that. That's a clever ball save. That's another party trick. So one of them is that, lighting up his finger to impress the girls and coming back to life again after dying. He's very good at that sort of thing. That's all you need, really. Right, the music's getting a bit serious. Da 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 da. I do like ball saves. You get them a lot in Zen Pinball. Not as much in the Pinball Arcade. But as I say, they're based on real life tables which are designed to take your coinage, really, to take your money. It'd be no good if there's a Zen Pinball 2 table in a bar, because some bright spark will come in, put 50p or a quarter in, and they'll be on that for 4 hours. Because once you get used to these tables, if you keep playing the same one, your goals will be lasting forever. There are modes on this where you can do a 1-ball challenge. You want it a little bit quicker, so that's good to do as well. And challenge your friends. If you've got the Pinball Arcade or Pinball FX3 and want to compare your scores to mine on the network, the PlayStation 4 network that is, my name is njenkins7. Every time I'm on, I do check to see if there are any friend requests, and I do tend to accept them straight away. Okay, I don't know what that orange thing is floating around. Maybe some weird ESP. What part of the film was that? It's a long time since I've watched the movie. Was there a floating pumpkin going around or something? I cannot remember. Alright, okay. How much longer will we last in this one? We've seen pretty much all of the modes. They are quite similar. A mini game would be good if that's available. And I can try and work out what to do. Because as per usual, I haven't really read the instructions. I just play and play and then work it out as I go along. I find it's more fun that way. You'll never get a set of instructions if you played a real pinball table just sitting next to the wall. Just gradually unlock stuff. Right, what's happening now? Seems to be some lights lit up on the bottom. Oh, ball save please. Yes, well done E.T. What a team. Elliot, E.T. and me. Can't see Drew Barrymore on this, although a voice comes out every now and again, or impersonating, saying jackpot. Back to the forest, everyone. And hopefully the Predator isn't there. He was another alien that come to Earth. Wasn't as friendly as E.T. He sort of like killed all of Arnold Schwarzenegger's battalion. Oh, here we go. Minigame. Right, right. What are we doing here? I'm riding this bike. Cross seems to be to jump. I might have to jump over stuff. Oh wow, I wonder if he's going to start flying if I get to a certain bit. Right, we jumped over something there for 500,000. I'm jumping for fun. Come on. Keep going, Elliot. Another 500,000. Come on, we want to take off. Oh, the bike's broke. I think we didn't jump over something. Elliot's legged it. You're on your own, E.T. I'm off, he says. Idiot. Do make your favourite E.T. sounds as you're watching this. And if someone hears you from another room, they might phone up the hospital and get you committed. Hooray! It's not my fault. Da, 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 da. Man, this is going on for ages. Yeah, this game gives you points for fun. I'll be interested to see what score I end up on. Right, fire. Good. Is it good? Lots of stuff has come up with my experience points, XP. If I was a millionaire, I'd probably play Zen Pinball 2 all day and Pinball FX3. No, I play Pinball FX3. Let's forget about Zen Pinball 2. That's the old world. I do like retro, but you know, these pinball tables, let's go as high as we can. If you're looking for a retro pinball game, then Pinball Dreams and Pinball Fantasies are your best bet on the Commodore Amiga. Although they were re-released as a mini, so you can get those on the PlayStation 3, I think. So I don't own them myself, but if you want to get them and don't own an Amiga, see what it's about, then do so. Hooray!
Come on, help me.
Come on! Come on, let's do this thing.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Right, let's do a bit better here. 500,000. Oh, come on, let's tilt it. 500,000. Next one, next Smarty. Come on, tilt your thing. Ow! Run out of time there. Smarties are so valuable to ET. How much does a tube of Smarties cost? He could probably just go into Skies and get some.
Are you okay?
If you're going trick-or-treating this year, because Halloween is coming up close to, according to this video, are you going out as ET? Let me know. Hopefully this video is some help to you. Ghostbusters table, please. Was that by Universal? I don't know that either. Shout out all your Universal films below that could potentially be turned into a pinball table. Go for it. Da, 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 da. Is that the last ball? I think we've got one ball left, have we? We've got an extra ball.
I set and cleared.
What is that launcher? Some sort of stapler or something? Okay. Last
Nice
ball.
one.
We might be able to spell out that word. Whatever it is. I feel like I'm on... what's that word we spell out the words? Wheel of Fortune. I feel I'm on that. I'd like to solve it, please. That ship takes off and goes down lots of time. Right, listen out for Jackpot. Hopefully he's more enthusiastic this time. Bit of energy in the voice. Get ready, E.T. Jack... that's a bit better. Jackpot. Right. Oh my goodness. Get a grip, E.T. Yeah, okay, yeah. If it's not... Yeah, but it's not too much trouble, E.T. Extraterrestrial fool. Are all these kind like that? Maybe he's one of the dim ones. Maybe some of them have got really energetic commentator type voices that you get in Formula 1 or horse racing. And I've lost my balls. I think that's it, is it? That's going to be a good score, that. Right, let's put in my name, which I think is Nick. Just remembered it from last time. There we go, that's me. Boof, right.
You have unlocked the trophy of...
Thank you. I've unlocked the trophy of... I unlocked one trophy there.
Congratulations!
I've leveled up. Yay, I've got a blue border and some customization stuff. 79 million, look at that. Well, I hope you liked having a look at that one. That was E.T. the Extraterrestrial for the Universal Collection Pack on Pinball FX3, published by Zen Studios in 2017. If you've got any comments about this game, any of the others in the collection, or any other Universal films you'd like to see made into a pinball table, then please put that below. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.